So behind me, I have x-rays and labs I'm going to show you guys of a 24-year-old female patient that came into our office wanting to get her PCOS under control naturally. She had weight gain, acne, facial hair. She had fatigue. Even though she was sleeping 10 hours a night, she was still waking up tired every single day. She also had constant bloating, acne. She had joint pains in her knees and shin splints every time she tried to exercise. And the only thing doctors have done for her were give her birth control, give her spironolactone for her acne, and when she asked her GI doctor, hey, is there anything that I can change about my diet to get my symptoms under control? And he said, the diet you're eating has nothing to do with the symptoms you're having, which was interesting. And when she asked her doctors, can we check our hormones? They refused. So this is what we found on her labs. Check it out. So what we're looking at here is a spinal x-ray of this patient, and she also has some issues in her GI. And as we can see here, her stomach is massively enlarged and swollen, indicating she's gonna have some inflammation. So we have to address exactly what foods are causing her problems. And as we look on the side here too, all of this bubbling we're seeing in her intestinal tract, there's too much of it. It is not normal to be dealing with this much swelling and gas. No wonder why she's always bloated. So first test we ran was this immune system test to uncover exactly what foods were contributing to the inflammation she was dealing with. And as we can see here, she had a lot of them that she was eating every single day. And it was also contributing to her hormonal imbalances that we're about to talk about. So mind you, this patient's taking some birth control, and when we first look at her labs in April, we're seeing that her estrogens are way too low, contributing to more of those joint pains, and her levels of inflammation are also very elevated. Here we're also seeing effects of the birth control. She's dealing with some iron binding capacity issues, but also very insulin resistant. We don't want to see this number anywhere above 5. Her symptoms were all over the place, no wonder, because her hormones are all over the place. Her DHEA is way too low, her testosterone's more elevated than it should be, sex hormone binding globulin's way higher than it should be, as well as her stress response in the morning times. Now flash forward 3 months later, not even, she was successfully able to get off her birth control without any crazy symptoms. Her insulin response is regulating. And as we can see here, her estrogens are starting to regulate, her DHEA is increasing naturally, her testosterone has dropped a few points, which is what we want to see here, obviously, and her cortisol response, her stress response, has regulated as well. So I just had a follow-up consultation with this patient, and she said avoiding her food allergies was huge for her. She saw such a reduction in bloating. She wasn't even getting those joint pains in her workouts anymore, especially. She has more energy. She's lost a few pounds. She also said that the herbal regimen that we put her on as she got off her birth control made it feel like a breeze, because she was originally terrified of all the symptoms that would come with, but they didn't. We made sure to include some Schisandra, some adrenal adaptogens, making sure that insulin response is becoming regulated, obviously, as you guys saw. So if you feel like you're running into roadblocks with your PCOS, or your doctor won't test your hormones, or they won't look into your gut health or see what's causing inflammation in the first place, especially if you have x-rays like this, please reach out to us. Send us what labs your doctors have ordered. Let's see what's missing. Let's schedule a discovery call. I would love to review those labs with you guys and get on a plan to finally fix the problem instead of just masking the symptoms like they were with this patient. Hopefully this helps. See you guys next time.